There are many quotes in the books Jurassic Park and The Lost World by Michael Crichton that I have enjoyed. This is just one of several that I have written down and noted as favorites.
This is a display that I have set up in my library that displays some of my Jurassic Park items that I have. Now, I have other Jurassic Park items in other parts of my library, but this is just a shelf that I've set up as a display to display some of the things that I have and enjoy looking at. So starting over here on this side, I have a couple comic books. Now, again, I have other comic books from Jurassic Park, but these are two I have on display. This one was a gift from a friend of mine. It has a velociraptor piloting a aircraft, and so I thought that was amusing. And then this one in the back is a parody cover from the Animaniacs comic book stories, and it's one of the opening scenes from the first Jurassic Park as a parody of introducing a Warner Brothers character. This coin that I have down here is an actual legal tender coin, as far as I know, from Bosnia-Herzegovina. You can see the Lost World logo here. This is a 500 denarii coin that I was able to acquire. I'd seen another coin that was similar to this, and when I went to try to find one, I found this one, and I liked this design, so I went ahead and got this one. But there are like 3 other licensed legal tender coins that I've come across that are Jurassic Park themed. This is the only one that I own. I have the Funko Dr. Ian Malcolm cereal here. This is sealed. The cereal's still in here, as is the Mini Pop. And then here in front I have the Ian Malcolm Pop vinyl. I've wanted this one since before it came out. This was one that I was really hoping that Pop Vinyl was going to make, is a Dr. Malcolm. And they've got 2 figures. I like this one better. But I've wanted that before it came out. And I know other people have, looking at things on the internet. There was even a tutorial on how to turn another Pop Vinyl into a Dr. Malcolm. I have some CDs laying up here. This is the Jurassic World Diorama package. So it opens up and you can set this up as a standalone display. The CD slides in this pocket, and I was afraid of scratching issues, so I created my own design for an old jewel case, and I store my disc actually in that jewel case, and I'll show you that in a little while. This is a soundtrack from the first movie, and it's pretty beat up. This is a well-loved CD. And then I have the Jurassic Park themed parody from Weird Al Yankovic, and it has the parody song Jurassic Park on it. Behind the Ian Malcolm Pop vinyl, I have the Ian Malcolm Legacy action figure. My kids found that, believe it or not, in the package just like that at the thrift store and was able to get a good deal on it. Over here I have the Barnes & Noble edition of the Jurassic Park and the Lost World 2-in-1 volume. A friend of mine bought this issue for me. I've left it in the plastic to keep it looking as nice as possible, hopefully for as long as possible. The same friend also bought me this Jurassic World boat, which is pretty neat. And then lastly on my display here is my custom case that I created for the Lost World CD so that it doesn't get scratched up. So I have this design that I created here. And then I did have a back panel in here that listed the tracks, but I've since gotten rid of that. There's the CD. And then inside here I have quotes from the actual book. off to the side on another shelf, I have copies of Jurassic Park and Lost World that I've read. These were kind of part of my reading copies, and I have some trading cards. And back when the Pogs were popular, the game Skybox released Skycaps, which was their version of it, and I have some of those. And I have some of the movies in different editions. So this is my theme shelf tour of my Jurassic Park shelf, and you can see it's largely Ian Malcolm themed. That's my favorite character, and he was the main character in the 2 books that Michael Crichton had written.
My friend and his family went to the Jurassic Park, the exhibition in Texas, and they brought me back a fun collectible for my Ian Malcolm collection. They found this pen for me, which has a Malcolm quote on here, "Life finds a way." I'm a big fan of the electric and the gasoline-powered Jeeps that were seen in the first movie. My daughter found this miniature for us. This Jurassic Park poster, which is from the second movie, The Lost World, is one of my favorite Jurassic Park posters. We had the Parasaurolophus in here getting eaten, which is my favorite dinosaur, so unfortunately she's getting eaten here. But we have this very nice poster here.